Welcome everyone to the third Thursday meetup of the West Orlando WordPress Meetup Group. I'm Rob Watson, a co-organizer and host. West Orlando WordPress is an official WordPress meetup group affiliated with the WordPress Orlando and WordCamp US meetup groups. In this session, we're diving into a topic that's crucial for small business owners who want to streamline their operations and elevate their digital presence. Whether you're a seasoned professional or just starting out with WordPress, understanding the right tools can make a significant difference in your productivity and efficiency. In this presentation, we'll explore essential tools that integrate seamlessly with your WordPress site, helping you to manage everything from marketing to project coordination. You'll learn about powerful tools like MailChimp for email marketing, Canva for creating stunning graphics, Yoast for optimizing your SEO, and Trello for keeping your projects organized. Get ready to discover practical tips and strategies that will empower you to manage your business more effectively and stay competitive in the digital landscape. Olamide Egbayelo, or Lami, is a seasoned marketing professional with over 10 years of experience in social media, content, digital, and integrated marketing. Known for a data-driven and strategic approach, Lami has successfully led teams, managed end-to-end marketing processes, and enhanced brand performance across various industries. With a proven track record of managing 50+ social media accounts globally and training over 500 individuals and organizations, Lami has consulted for businesses, nonprofits, and government agencies. Through Olamide Yellow TV, Lami shares digital marketing insights with a growing YouTube, LinkedIn, and TikTok audience. At this point, I'd like to invite everyone to mute their microphones and enjoy the presentation. Lami, thank you for being our presenter. The time is now yours.
Thank you, Rob. That was an amazing introduction. I was like, is that really me? Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Olamide, or you can as well call me Lami. That's what I go by. I'm really excited to be chatting to you all. And shout out to the West Orlando WordPress community, okay? So today it's going to be an interactive class. So as a session, so as I'm teaching, as I'm speaking, I would like you to engage me because I believe that, we can always learn from one another. All right. So I'm going to be asking questions as we go by, and then I'll be really looking forward to your responses. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Okay. So today we're going to talk about tools for small businesses. How do you empower your business with the right tools? I know you have millions of tools that you know about, okay? So, but today we're just going to streamline to marketing because that's what I do, and project management tools. As a business, you need to know, the right tools to use for your business. Rob has introduced me, there's nothing more to say. But you can see this QR code on your screen right now. If you'd like to connect with me on LinkedIn and on YouTube, please go for it. I'll be really glad to connect with you, okay? So tools. I'm not going to define I'm not going to tell you the definition of tools. Like I said, the tools we're going to talk about will make your business more efficient, will automate your processes, and again, it will save time. When you save time in your business, you're saving money, and you're also going to be creating a superb customer experience. So that brings me to my next question. Okay, so the first question I'd like to ask on the chat, and I'm going to read out some of the responses. So let's chat. So why does having the right tool matter? Who has the right answer for that? There's no right or wrong answer, okay? Okay, Brian says the right tool matters because it makes you more efficient. Son says organization. And then Brian says again, more accurate. You're very correct. When you find out the right tools for your business, it becomes more efficient. Mike says productivity and efficiency, absolutely. You become more organized, you're accurate, you're able to communicate accurately to your audience, whether your customers or other stakeholders in the business. So having the right tools matter. But so I have a table here that explains in 3 categories why having the right tool matters. I mean, you already said that, some of you already said that already. Efficiency, that's number one. So what would happen if you have the right tools? You know, you're able to manage tasks responsibly and accurately. You're able to communicate, you know, as much as possible. When we talk about communication, if you have the right tools, some of the tools we're going to talk about, you're able to manage projects, you know, in one go. You don't have to send different messages or open, you don't have to go to your email to assign a task to maybe your accountant. You also don't have to log into another email or WhatsApp to reach out to your social media manager to post. You can do all of these things in one bit. So like you can see on your screen, number one, efficiency. How will having the right tools help you to be more efficient or help your business? You're able to automate your task management and communication. Without the right tools, you just go on doing manual tracking and disjointed communication. And you know, when communication is disjointed, you know, a lot of things suffer in the organization, like information doesn't get to the right person, you're wasting time and the customer is, you know, not satisfied. So you want to avoid all of those things. And number two, scalability. When you automate your processes and you find the working system for your business, you're able to scale higher. You're able to grow rapidly. You know, you're able to adapt to situation. Like we have AI now. Any business that is not adapting AI, I mean, whether AI is going to take over our businesses or processes is another conversation. But every professional or every business that is able to adapt artificial intelligence into what they do, you know, are ready to scale. They're ready for growth because that's the future. So how AI compliant is your business? You don't have to replace everything with AI, but are you able to integrate AI into it to make your business more effective? You know, you're able to customize resources, resource allocation, and all that. So I'll be honest with you, part of this presentation was developed using AI, you know, and we're going to talk about the tools that I used. So you're able to easily adapt to growth and customization. You may require major overhauls for scaling if you're still, you know, going about without using the right tools. I mean, using the right tools will also make your business more professional. This beautiful presentation slides that I'm presenting with was created by Canva. If you would agree with me, what do you think about it? Do you think it's fine enough? Do you think it's interactive enough? Please let me know in the comments, in the chats. So you appear more professional when you use the right tools. There's consistency, quality of service, and you're able to collaborate effectively. So when you don't, it's the opposites. Okay. Now, I'm going to ask a few questions. I think it was Rob that introduced me, mentioned some of the tools we're going to use earlier, but I've categorized them in 2 categories. One, the marketing and social media tools. So I'm going to ask another question now. You can see on your screen, we're going to talk about email marketing, social media management, content creation, search engine optimization. So I just want can you please tell me in the chats each tools that you are aware of or that you use for either of this for your email marketing? Even if you don't use it, you may know it. So let's start with email marketing. What email marketing tools do you know? MailChimp, MailerLite. Thank you, Brian. Photoshop, amazing. Social media management, Yoast. Looks like someone has seen my slides already. Okay, Sue says sender.net, amazing. Who else wants to tell us content creation tools? What content creation tools do you use? Think about AI. Think about then search. Okay, Brian already said search engine optimization. Absolutely. Thank you all for responding. ChatGPT, amazing, easy peasy AI. I have never heard of this before. I'm going to check it out. Okay. So now let's talk about productivity and collaboration tools. What tools do you use to collaborate? Okay, Google Docs. Google Docs is my favorite. I don't even know how to use Google Workspace. Amazing. Do you know I don't even know how to use the Microsoft Word anymore? Because I work on Google Docs. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Well done. Karen says Google Workspace. ClickUp. Jira. Amazing. Jira is good for project management. Okay, monday.com. Yeah, Monday. Got Monday, you've got Asana, you've got Trello. Thank you all. Amazing. Lovely audience. You guys are so interactive. So here are a few. There are millions. When I say millions, thousands, hundreds of thousands of tools across the world, you know. But I'm going to share the ones that I've used and some of the ones that I use for my clients. Okay. I've seen a few that you have spoken about, but MailChimp, if you're starting out in business or you're new to email automations, you're just getting new clients, and then you want to build a database. You probably have a WordPress website, and then you use WooCommerce, for instance, and you want to communicate with your customers. One of the tools that you can use, and it's actually very easy to use, MailChimp is one of those tools you can use. So what is MailChimp, if you ask me? Simply, MailChimp is a marketing platform that helps businesses like yours grow by providing tools for email marketing automation and more. So do you know one unique thing about MailChimp? You can segment your customers, okay? You can have a single list and create segments. So if there are customers that like wristwatches, you can segment them. You can create a segment for wristwatches, for instance. If there are customers that like footwears, you can create a segment for footwears. Why are segments and tags matter? Why do segment and tag matter when you're using a platform like MailChimp? It helps you connect and customize your communication. So for instance, if you have a mailing list of 1,000 people, and then they have different interests, when you send a single email to everybody, you may be miscommunicating because maybe 200 of your audience love wristwatches, the others love iPhones, or the others love footwears, or maybe Nike shoes and all that. You will need to segment them. If you're able to segment your communication to them, you're personalizing that communication and you're reaching them. Okay. So when you send the newsletter that's about wristwatches to those who love wristwatches, you're communicating to them, you're selling to them, you're communicating rightly. So that's why platforms like MailChimp work. And then when you create this segment, you can, even when you're adding a new customer or a new subscriber, you're able to assign them to those lists. So you're automating that. You don't need to figure out, oh, how do I sort this mailing list? That's one. Number two, and I think this is my favorite tool. So who can guess my favorite tool of amongst this listed tool on the who can guess? Just one guess. Which, and it's the second one I'm about to talk about. Which do you think? Okay. Brian says Canva. Who else? Okay. Tom says Canva. Are you right or wrong? We're about to find out. Who else wants to guess? Okay, so you're right. You're very right. Canva is my favorite tool of all times. Right now, maybe in the next 5 years, next 10 years, because Canva is a complete tool. I've been using Canva for over 5 years now. Did I say 5? More than 8 years. You know, what Canva is a free online graphic design tool that allows users to create a variety of visual content, just like this slide that I'm presenting to you now, was created on Canva. So beautiful, if I even say so myself. It offers thousands of templates and designs elements that can be customized and edited, including photos, videos, fonts, everything. Canva is an all-rounder. Canva isn't just an online graphic design tool, okay? Canva is also, becoming a social media management tool. When you can do everything on Canva. I can create social media posts on Canva and then link Canva to my LinkedIn, Facebook, or Twitter, which is now X, by the way, or Instagram, and schedule them to post on those platforms without leaving Canva. So you're able to create your content on Canva, you're able to design on Canva, you're able to schedule them on Canva. So every business, whether you're small or you're big, should have a Canva account, because there's so much you can do with your business with a Canva account. So this third one is my second favorite, and it is Yoast. Yoast is, like you see, it's SEO for everyone. So what does Yoast do? Yoast helps you with your website search engine optimization, and that's what it does. And this is done if you have a WordPress. How many people have a WordPress? Of course, everyone here should have a WordPress account, because we're on a WordPress platform. So if you have a WordPress website, say I do in the chats. So Yoast is a plugin. Okay, good. Mike, Brad. So Yoast is a plugin. It's a WordPress plugin. Okay. Oh, Karen has several WordPress sites. Well done. Well done. Hundreds for clients. Amazing, Sue. So Yoast is a plugin, a WordPress plugin that helps you optimize. I think it's my favorite tool on my website, because I also build most of my websites, and my personal website is a WordPress website, because it helps me archive my, optimize my content. It tells me what content will do well. It tells me if the keywords that I'm analyzing for is not enough. It just helps me to organize my writing. And the beautiful thing, just like all the tools we're talking about, Yoast has also integrated AI into their plugin. Okay, so you're able to use the AI is able to direct you, correctly, is able to suggest keywords, is able to help you maybe write the metadata. It's a complete tool. So if you use a WordPress website, you need to get Yoast plugin. Okay, I use the Pro on my website, and it's so amazing. So it's a website, it's a tool that you should have. It's a must-have tool for your WordPress website. Okay. The next one is Buffer. Buffer is a social media management tool. You're able to automate and automate your posts, your social media posts, especially if you're a small business and you do not have so many, talents or so many staff that work with you. You're able to use Buffer to schedule your content ahead. And one of the beautiful features that I really love about Buffer is that you can reuse content that you're automating. I like it more for X. I don't know whether people still use X as much now in the US, but you are able to use Buffer to schedule your content, even on LinkedIn, on Facebook. And I think one of the things I like about Buffer is the flexibility. Especially if you're using the Pro version, you're able to pay for just the platform that you're using. So if you use one platform, you're able to pay for just one. If you're using multiple platforms, you're able to pay for multiple platforms. So has anyone used Buffer here? Let me see in the chat if you use it very well. So HubSpot, every business or every marketing personnel should use HubSpot. HubSpot has so many HubSpot has so many resources. It is a must-use platform. You can from on HubSpot, you can Google now HubSpot blog post idea generator. HubSpot can generate ideas for you if you're lost on what to talk about or the kind of content to create. HubSpot also has the CRM, the customer relationship management tool that helps you manage your customers. It also has the automation tool that MailChimp will provide for you. So HubSpot is a very broad platform. And as a small business, if you look into HubSpot, you can decide which of their tools you would like to go for, depending on what your business is about. Is that okay? Now we're getting to the AI bits. AI has come to stay. Who agrees with me? Who agrees with me that AI has come to stay? So Grammarly is another beautiful, beautiful tool. If you write blog posts, if you write a lot of blog posts or a lot of copies, Grammarly should be your best friend. After Canva, I don't know which comes first for me because I use the pro version of both tools, Canva and Grammarly. You're able to, it refines your writing. Sometimes when I write and I refine with Grammarly, I'm like, Lami, you're the best. You're the very best, because it brings out the beauty. It gives you so many options. And now there's the AI version of Grammarly is called Grammarly Go. When you're typing, especially when you're using, when you integrate it with your Google Docs, it helps you refine. You can integrate it to correct your grammar. It helps you, it ensures that you're not making any grammatical errors, okay? So Grammarly is one tool that you need, especially if you work around content. Now, who knows about ChatGPT? Is there anyone here who doesn't know ChatGPT and Gemini AI? Okay, so ChatGPT is now my personal assistant because it helps me to create ideas that would take me like maybe about 10 hours to come up with. I'm able to come up with those ideas in 30 minutes or less, in half an hour or less. ChatGPT can solve your mathematics for you. ChatGPT can analyze your data for you. It can do all things. I don't know what it cannot do. I don't know. Is there anything it can do? So I don't know what can someone tell me what they do for business aside maybe creating websites or any business that is not really tech related? We can use an example for that now. Wow, Rob, you use GPT for writing codes? Okay, bits of codes, and they are very accurate, right? So imagine how much time you're saving using ChatGPT to write bits of code. So you can ask me, how can I use ChatGPT, for instance? So let's assume let's use ChatGPT to cost for your time, for instance. If you're a small business and then you're not sure of what to charge a client, you can ask ChatGPT. So I'm a software developer. I'm a developer for 10 years. I've built numerous businesses, and now I want to create this tool or this website for this small business who does this, that. I spend about £20 or $20 on internet for this job. It costs me my rent is X and X amount of dollars. How much do you think I should charge this customer? It can break it down for you. It can break down your tasks. So you can even say, hi ChatGPT, I'm working from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. today, and I would like to achieve X and X and X amount of task. how do you think can you allocate the time for me to do this for me? It will. It will suggest your categorization and everything. So it makes life easy for you. Even if you're a writer or you want to write, or even as a business, you want to churn out articles on your website, ChatGPT can give you 100. You can say, can you suggest 100 catchy blog posts for me? Can anyone do that now? Let's find out what response you have. You can post the response on the chat. So Gemini AI is the Google version of ChatGPT. So I don't know for each of them. So which one do you think? Has anyone used both, or does anyone use both together? And then which is your favorite? So I don't know. Sometimes Gemini gives me the best answers. Other times ChatGPT gives me the best answers. One time I was updating my CV and I used Gemini. And the thing about Gemini that I love, above ChatGPT is that the references are mostly accurate. Okay. We're going out of time now. But now, most people, and Claude AI, yeah, Claude is also very good. Okay, yeah, I think I like it too. I've used it and it's really, really, I think it's quite more advanced than ChatGPT and all. But now let's talk about undetectable. Everyone is using AI. From a glance, I can tell when an article or a write-up is written by AI. So AI is not meant to take your place or the place of your staff or of that professional writer that you're hiring. It is there to make life easy for you. So if you go on LinkedIn, if you go on many platforms, a lot of people are writing with AI, but it doesn't connect because they are not humanizing whatever content the AI platform is churning out to them. So that's why tools like Undetectable come to mind. When you feed in, when AI gives you, when ChatGPT or Gemini or Cloud, gives you a response or an answer, you're able to go to platforms like Undetectable AI to humanize your content, to add some human feelings to it, because no matter the tools that you use, you need to remember that these tools are going to be used. Real people, human beings like you and I, are going to be receiving or using these tools. So you need to humanize it as much as possible and make it relatable. No matter how much you use AI, if you're not able to edit the output, to be able to be relatable to your customers, it's going to be flat, okay? And by then you're going to be losing connections with your customers. So these are some of the tools that I have used personally and that I still use. Now let's go to the productivity tools. You mentioned a few, Monday.com. I think I don't know which is my favorite between Asana and Trello. I think I tilt more towards Asana, okay? So these tools, Trello, Asana, are productivity tools. They're time management tools, As we were saying earlier, let's assume I work with Rob and Brian. We may not even send emails to ourselves. On platforms like Trello and Asana or Monday.com, we're able to run tasks, even Slack, we're able to assign tasks to one another and everyone is in the flow. Everyone is there. You don't have to, the messaging will not be lost, okay? The messaging will not be lost in email threads. I do not like email threads for anything because you may be sending an email and then you'll be back and forth, and then a key message can be lost in an email thread. But with Trello, with platforms and tools like Trello, Asana, and Slack, maybe let's say Trello and Asana, you're able to communicate more effectively. Can someone tell me in the chat their favorite? If you use Trello, Asana, Monday.com. Which is your favorite feature on these platforms? Okay, Brian uses Slack a lot with Rob. Slack is really good. I use Slack a lot for my communities. I'm in a few WordPress communities and a few tech communities. You know, it's for community building. Slack is amazing. It's also good for assigning tasks. But I think for me personally, Trello and Asana takes the lead in terms of assigning tasks in the workspace and all that. But for Slack, for me, I love Slack for community building and interactions. Now, Google Workspace. I think gone are the days where a business owner or someone in the team would say that, oh, I can't find this document. I lost it. It is 2024. You cannot lose a document. Why? Because you can simply work on the cloud. That's why Google Workspace is very highly, even if you don't use any other tool, this tool would help you would help you save everything you do on the cloud. So you can be typing or creating a document on a Word document, for instance, and I'm here in the UK. I can send the link to that document to Rob, who is in New Orleans, and then he can make comments on them wherever he is without me sending an email. He can drop comments to them. He can assign a task to me on them. And this is possible for every Google Docs, whether it's a presentation with Google Slides or a complete Word document with words, okay? You can do all things with Google Space. All right? So these are the tools that I use, and I would suggest and I'd encourage businesses, the small business, you can empower your business with these tools. Again, number one is MailChimp for your email marketing, Canva for your design, social media, and marketing, graphics. Yoast is, for WordPress. We are here for WordPress, and Yoast is one WordPress tool that I use very well. Okay, Jetpack is another one, but for this, because we're talking about marketing tools and tools that will elevate your business marketing, Yoast is one of them. Okay, so Yoast, there's one article that I wrote on my website. I wrote the article in 2013. Okay, and using Yoast, I have refined the article every year because it's a cornerstone article. I wrote it when I was back in Nigeria. So what happens is when there's a particular time of the year that the post gets lots of views. Okay, so Yoast helps me to see where those views are coming from, why that content is doing better, and it suggests to me ideas to make it even more better. So every year I try to update it with new information thanks to Yoast, and it brings a lot of views to my website. So Buffer is another one, HubSpot, Grammarly, ChatGPT, Gemini, there's Claude, there are a lot of AI tools that you can use to make your business even better. And then for the productivity tools, Trello is one of them, Asana, Slack, and Google Workspace. So I think I have come to the end of the presentation now.
This was an amazing presentation. Thank you so much for sharing this with us today.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me, Rob and Brian. It's a pleasure. I also actually learned a lot from you and the participants. So you're doing a great job. Keep the community flying. And I hope to be back sometime too.
Thank you.